standing. Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated. Again, welcome to the commencement exercise again for the class of 2016. It is my great honor and my great privilege at this time to introduce Chairman of the School Board, Dr. Michael Dobransky.
I'm going to take a second from what I wanted to do and take a second to recognize Mr. McLemore here, who's been a loyal friend, but more importantly, a great principal in the school. On behalf of the Suffolk School Board, I'd like to say thank you for all you've done for the city schools. This is a great time for all of us, especially you people sitting in front of me here. The Suffolk City Schools is proud of you, and I want to thank you for all you've done for us. There's not a day that goes by that I don't read something in the newspaper, whether it's the local paper or the regional paper, about something good that's happened in Nansemond River, whether it's the academics, the activities, and now the athletics. We want to see the Bulldogs, we want to see the Warriors win it today. My mistake. We're going to look for a 3 o'clock game today. I hope it's on TV when I get back, but I doubt it. But anyway, go Warriors. I want to thank you all for being here tonight. I'm going to introduce the school board members now, and I'd like for them to stand at this time. Ms. Lorraine Skeeter, Dr. Brooks Buck, Linda Bouchard, David Mitnick, Vice Chairman Enoch Copeland, and Ms. Phyllis Byram, who I will introduce again in a few minutes. I'd like to recognize Lou Ward, who is a city councilman representing the Nansemond Borough. Thank you for being here. At this time, I'd like to introduce Ms. Phyllis Byram, who will introduce our guest speaker, our superintendent today, Ms. Byram.
Thank you. Good afternoon, and congratulations to our Nansemond River graduates. On behalf of the Suffolk School Board, it is my honor to introduce our superintendent, Dr. Darren Whitney. Dr. Whitney stepped into the leadership role as superintendent in January of 2011. Through partnerships with families and the community, Dr. Whitney strives for all students to become lifelong learners, equipped with the skills, knowledge, and attitude to succeed as productive citizens in our society. Superintendent Whitney has served Suffolk Public Schools for 18 years, starting as an elementary school teacher and principal before he assumed division-wide responsibilities as deputy superintendent. During his time with Suffolk Public Schools, Dr. Whitney has strengthened early childhood educational programs. He has enhanced professional development and further enhanced student engagement. He assisted in initiating the International Baccalaureate program at Kings Fork High School, and he has championed science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, the STEM initiatives, including startups of additional high school focus programs, Pathways to Engineering at Nansemond River High School, and one in the biomedical sciences at Lakeland High School. Dr. Whitney's wife, Conjo, is a reading specialist here in Suffolk, and his daughter, of course, is a graduate of Nansemond River High School, 2014, and is now at Radford University. Recently, Dr. Whitney Whitney was recognized as Region 2 Superintendent of the Year, which makes us all very proud. And if you will join me now in welcoming our current superintendent, Dr. Darren Whitney.
Thank you, Mrs. Byram. Good afternoon, Warriors. I'd first like to thank everyone for coming out this afternoon, and I too would like to personally thank Mr. McLemore for 17 wonderful years as the principal of Nansemond River High School. We will certainly miss him, and we wish you well. Members of our school board, faculty, staff, and parents, special guests, but most importantly, seniors of 2016. It is indeed an honor to stand before you as your superintendent. This occasion, graduation, is a time many of you will not forget. As I was preparing for today, I couldn't help but think back to my high school graduation back in 1983. Yep, that's right, 1983. I know many of you thought it was a lot more recent than that. As I said to myself, I tried to recall my frame of mind, my thought process, and just where was I as an 18-year-old? And as I thought, I said, I certainly wasn't thinking about what the superintendent was going to say during my graduation. So I get that. Having said that, I've come to the conclusion that my comments need to be brief, but hopefully meaningful. As we all know, today is a celebration, but it's also a day to say thank you. Thank you to your parents. Thank you to our teachers, our staff, and administration. It's a day to say congratulations and a day for you as seniors to sit back and enjoy. You have earned this day. You have worked hard to be here today. Today, I'd like to focus on a simple quote. It's a quote I heard several years ago, but most recently I saw it on the bumper sticker of a car. Now, I know as seniors, you too have to choose a quote. In fact, you choose your favorite quote to put under your senior picture in the yearbook. I can't necessarily say that this is my favorite quote, but it is a quote that I take very seriously and I take to heart, and I challenge each of you to think about and to consider its meaning as you move throughout this next chapter of your life. I believe this quote applies to you as young adults. I think it also applies to young children. In fact, this quote applies to each of us in this place today. This quote, unfortunately, can be interpreted as too harsh, being too direct, or some people may say it's simply not appropriate. But I still like it. I like it because I think it summarizes what we need to consider as we move on throughout our life. As each of you meet new people and new challenges, as you continue on, I'd ask that you consider this quote. And what is this quote, you ask? Well, it's a quote attributed to General George S. Patton, who was a United States Army officer during World War II. Are you ready to hear the quote? This quote is, "Lead me, follow me, or get out of the way." Now, while some may say it's too harsh, the reality of this quote is that you will, and perhaps have already faced, its true meaning. There are times in your life where you will need to lead, and times in your life where you will need to follow. You'll also come across those who simply need to get out of your way. First, I want to talk about leading. In life, there are leaders, or at times, it may be you. It has little to do with the title, or position, or role at a job. Because there's so many situations in your personal life, as well as you'll see in your professional life, where you must stand up and lead. And you'll take this lead. As you take it, you must use those informal and formal leadership skills to set your vision and to strive towards your goals. Those leadership skills may include taking the initiative and responding flexibly to changing situations. It may also include accepting responsibility for mistakes and wrong decisions. but it also should include planning and organizing, taking a positive attitude and learning from things that don't go perhaps as planned. Once again, lead, follow, or get out of the way. Another option in life is to follow the leader. Nothing is wrong with being a follower of a positive leader. And in this role, in any situation, being a good follower is just as important as being a good leader. As a follower, you play an important role to implement the tactics of the chosen leader or whomever may be leading. We cannot always be the leader in all situations. At times, we must take the role of a follower in order to make things happen. I've heard many times, and I know it to be true, that to be a great leader, you must also be able to be a great follower. You can gain some of those leadership skills and traits mentioned earlier by being a follower as well. You're going to need to lead, follow, or get out of the way. And now for those who need to simply get out of the way, we've all seen them. I know you've seen them as you've had group work assignments on your part-time job. Those people who kind of stand in the way and may impede your progress. Those who are not leading, they're not following, they're simply in the way. When I speak with business owners, both inside and outside of our city of Suffolk, they say they're looking for workers who can get along with others, who can problem solve, and who can think creatively. As a leader and as a follower, that can happen, and it will happen. But if you're one of those who impedes progress, we're going to ask. If you're a naysayer, we're going to ask. If you're the Debbie Downer, we're going to ask that you step aside and get out of the way. As you venture off to school, the military, the workforce, you will see the necessity to lead or to follow a leader to stay on path, to meet your goals, and to get things done. If you remember nothing from this day, this ceremony, the different advice, the different tidbits that people are giving you, I ask that you simply remember this. Lead, follow a positive leader, or simply move aside. Congratulations, seniors. I wish you well. Make Suffolk Public Schools proud. Thank you.
We will now have our salutatorian, Tori Arthurs.
Before I begin, I would like to give thanks to our parents, teachers, administrators, and friends for their continued support and for challenging us to be the best we can be. Thank you from all of us. As I was preparing my speech, I came across a poem entitled "The Dash" by Linda Ellis. The poem begins with the lines, and I quote, "I read of a man who stood to speak at a funeral of a friend. He referred to the dates on her tombstone from the beginning to the end. He noted that first came the date of her birth and spoke the following date with tears. But he said what mattered most of all was the dash between those years. Class, that dash represents our 4-year journey at Nansemond River. It all started on September 4th, 2012, when we entered the river as nervous incoming freshmen. Freshman year was the year we learned the ins and outs of high school. We experienced our first pep rally, homecoming game, and the fast pace of high school. As our lives as freshmen ended, we transitioned into sophomores. As sophomores, we felt more experienced and comfortable because we had learned the ropes. We were no longer the freshman class and were moving up. We then became upperclassmen. This is when our lives started to become a tad bit stressful. As juniors, we were hit with the SATs and ACTs, and we were trying to figure out where we're going with our lives. Though it seemed like an eternity, September 8th, 2015 finally arrived, and we were seniors. Senior year was challenging but fun. We were constantly faced with the stress of applying for colleges and scholarships. Toward the end of the year, we all came down with the disease known as senioritis. However, we pulled through and made it to this moment. Despite the stress, there were memorable and fun moments as well. I will forever remember the senior award night, going to prom, and the senior picnic. Looking back, each year brought on different challenges. However, there were some things that remained the same, such as the late night cramming, staying up all night to finish a paper, and last but not least, the procrastination that led to the 3 a.m. wake-up call to finish that project. Overall, it has been a great 4 years at Nansemond River. As the time passed, we have all matured and grown as people. We should take what we learned here and apply it to our lives ahead. As I close, I again want to thank our parents, teachers, administrators, and friends, because without you, this day would not be possible. I also want to specifically thank my twin sister, Tasia. Although you may get on my nerves sometimes, I love you, and I'm so glad we got to experience high school together. And on that note, I want to congratulate the class of 2016. We made it.
Thank you, Tori. Our seniors have worked very hard this year applying for scholarships. This is a very time-consuming process that requires perseverance and hard work. It also requires students who have worked hard their entire high school careers to have the qualifications necessary to be eligible for these scholarships. I am very proud to announce that so far our seniors have been awarded over $8.3 million in scholarships and grants from colleges and community organizations. In addition to scholarships, this year's graduating class has logged over 9,600 community service hours and earned 515 special seals on their diplomas. Congratulations. At this time, I'll present our valedictorian, Dixie Cox.
Wow. Look at all these graduating students who don't legally have to attend another day of high school. 4 years ago, I never would have imagined that I would be standing up here giving a speech. Standing here now reminds me of a very long graduation speech given by my sister 5 years ago. I'm kidding, I won't give a very long speech. Out of the many suggestions of what to do at graduation, including but not limited to a lightsaber battle, drone landing, and speaking entirely in German, just about everyone said to give a reasonably short speech. So, without further ado, we stand here celebrating the culmination of our efforts over the past 12 years. For the entirety of these 12 years, every teacher has made an effort to tell us that school is our job, as some sort of motivation. Can we retire now? This is really all that we've known to work on for the majority of our lives since about the age of 5. Many of us see graduation as the end of a story and the mission successfully completed. On the contrary, isn't life supposed to be about the journey? And where are we to go now that we're all done? What have these past 12 years done for us? Do not fear, for I have the answers for you. After all of our toil, we can now round off useful facts about the periodic table of the elements. We can solve for hypothetical figures nearing infinity, and exclaim to others with utmost exhilaration the origins of the War of Jenkins' Ear. And that's what high school is all about, right? No, school isn't really just a preparation for an appearance on Jeopardy! It really has been our life up to this point. Shakespeare says that all the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. Others say that life is a highway meant to be driven all night long. Honestly, life can be described as anything you try and compare it to, that being an echo, an elevator, a garden, a camera, a mountain, or a spaghetti steamer. I'm not so sure about that last one, but the point I'm trying to make is that life will be what you make it. And as of now, I want to compare this long journey in school to that of a video game. Now, a game generally features given objectives and a variety of ways to achieve them. For the past 12 years, our objective has been to get across this stage with a diploma. However, when you beat a game, the fun shouldn't end there. Most good games feature a post-story, an epilogue, a master quest, or some synonym thereof. However, I wouldn't go as far as to say that the graduation marks the end of our game. Rather, it marks the end of the tutorial. After mastering the basics of combat and becoming comfortable in the metaphorical kiddie pool, you are thrust into a very different world that requires you to utilize your acquired skills in innovative ways that are never explicitly written out for you. Learn that you can roll by curiously smashing pottery, and later discover you can use the same skill to avoid attacks and gain an edge in battle. To me, completing high school is a similar situation. Rather than saying that this is the end of the line and that we've saved the princess, instead we should say that we've surpassed the first obstacle and learned that our princess is in another castle. Now, when I was told to talk about the future, I thought about how so many of us are leading very different lives and going very different places. As for me, I'm going to Virginia Tech this fall. Others of us might be attending different universities and colleges, trade schools, the military, the workforce, or any other number of possibilities. Some of you might even be going to UVA for some reason. Sorry, kidding. The point is that we're doing different things with our lives, but we've all started here. So how has this school prepared us for our lives? What we carry with us into the future will vary from person to person. Some of us learned how to make lifelong friends. Others learned what they want to pursue further, and others learned that staying up until 2 a.m. playing Super Smash Bros. Prior to the ACT works out surprisingly well. Each of us will cherish vastly different memories, hanging out with friends at the homecoming game, performing on stage or on the court, or anxiously watching as your robot gets flipped over during a competition. No matter what each of us has been through, we are better people for it, and this graduation is meant especially to celebrate that fact. Before finishing up here, look, I'm close to the end, hang with me. I want to make a quick shout out to Mr. McLemore for being the awesome principal he has been for us for the past 4 years. And so many years before us. I'm honored to graduate during his last year here at Nansemond River and wish him the best of luck in life. He has made Nansemond River High School a great place with an emphasis on the importance of learning. That said, I don't want these graduates to forget everything they've learned over the past 4 years. Graduation is not the end of our journey, it's the end of the tutorial. Now that we've been equipped with the basic skills we need to succeed in life, I want each and every one of you to begin exploring and applying what you've learned. Set a new goal for yourself and always strive to be the very best, like no one ever was. Now that I'm done with my speech, yes, you may be excused for the rest of your life. Thank you.
Dr. Dobransky, Dr. Whitney, Mr. McLemore, members of the school board, faculty, parents, and friends, I present to you those students who have met their academic and program objectives as prescribed by the Virginia Commonwealth and Suffolk City Public Schools. They are hereby declared candidates for graduation in the Nansemond River High School graduating class of 2016. Would the Valedictorian and Salutatorian take their places? Candidates for graduation, please come to the stage. Valedictorian, Dixie Cox. Salutatorian, Tori Arthurs. Morgan Abreu. Brandon Adams. Shania Adams. Yusef Al-Saraf. Vincent Ambrosino III. Owen Andre. Tasia Arthurs. Raven Askew. Barbara Bailey. Jalen Barnes. Jordan Barnes. Alexandria Beeman. Brianne Benjamin. Alyssa Bernier. Cassie Bishop. Emily Bowden. Kenneth Bowe Jr. Marquise Bramer. Daniel Brickhouse. Keone Broad. Shanique Brown. Khalid Bushy. Monet Bynum. Brianna Chastain. Desiree Cieslak. Sabri Clegg. Mackenzie Cobb. Dante Davis. Lauren Davis. Rebecca Davis. Ryan Day. Benjamin Dearborn. Tyler DeFreitas. Samara Derry. Jasmine Dixon. Randall Dixon Jr. Horatio Douglas Jr. Brandon Dowden. Markeisha Ellison. Logan Eubanks. Michaela Evans. Christopher Fegley. River Fiedler. Ryan Fisher. Elizabeth Fisher. Amanda Ford. Elizabeth Foshi. Kendrick Frost. Stephanie Galarza Montalvo. Nicholas Gill. Deja Goulet. Destiny Gray. Donovan Gray. Alexis Green. Kayla Grisham, Natalie Hagberg, Daniel Ford Height, Jasmine Hall, Andrew Hansinger, Andrew Hera, Bria Hedden, Ashley Henderson, Genesee Herrera, Caitlin Higgins, Nicholas Hilaire, Alexis Hilliard-Worth, Ashley Hiltebrand, Sean Hinkle, Deja Hodges, Caitlin Hodgkiss, Cameron Holt, Thomas Jarrett Hopple, Taylor Hughes, Emily Hunter, Claire Janik, Brandy Johnson, Amira Jones, Dylan Kanya, Daniel Kent, Maurice King, Natalie Kuhn, Leilani Lawhorn, Shakira Liverman, Gilberto Lopez, Elizabeth Lowry, Christopher Lyles Jr., Taylor Lynch, Christian McDonald, Alea McCullough, Madison McGrath, Rodney McKeithen Jr., Maya McCoo, David Miller, Deanna Miller, Deja Moore, Jacqueline Mooney, Felicia Nixon, James O'Brien, Brandon Ochiltree, Jasmine Olden, Cameron Olds, Logan O'Leary, Matthew Pelagi, Gianna Palumbo, Brianna Parker, Sarah Pierce, Taylor Pearl, Stone Pengelly, Ryan Pentecost, Carlos Perez Jr., Cariel Pierce, Conrad Plummer Jr., Kiera Price, Jeremy Reeves, Marissa Rexroad, Brian Rice, Jonathan Rinaldi, Michaela Robinson, Raven Robinson, Tyler Robinson, Katiana Ross, Kaylee Savage, Adrice Sharp, Malik Shepard, Gabriel Smith, Caitlin Smith, Gregory Spearoff, Destiny St. Clair, Demetrius Stitman Jr., Brianna Sullivan, Anaya Talaferro, Alexis Taylor, Asia Taylor, Courtney Tellez, Lisa Terry, Kevin Tohack, Christian Torres, Morgan Tao, Elizabeth Trevison, Sarah Trumba, Alexis Ulrich, Joseph Valdez Lucero, Callie Valdiviso, Nicholas Viado, Allison Waldo, Joshua Walters, Jada Washington, Kendall Webster, Malik Webster, Brian White, Natalie White, Alexandra Wilde, Ivana Williams, Kayla Williams, Megan Williams, Tyron Williams, Briley Wingler, Tatiana Wright, Anika Yelverton, Hannah York, Micaiah Adams, Gerald Anderson Jr., Elijah Anderson Underdew, Jada Aragonez, Diamond Artis, Taviana Ashley, Nishay Bagby, Taja Bailey, Taylor Bailey, Quanisha Baker, Larry Banton, Daryl Barrington Jr., Madison Bateman, Levon Baum, Brandon Blevins, Shelby Blevins, Liana Bolden, LaXavier Boone. Kyle Bradshaw. India Brown. Jada Buckner. Zachary Bush. Kane Bynum. Charles Bird Jr. Jyla Cannon. Delicia Cano. Raheem Carr. Alisa Sedano. Miet Cepeda. Nia Chung. Tashel Clark. Zachary Clement. Joshua Covington. Joshua Cox Jr. Christina Crawley. Shaquan Crump. Jenna Culpepper. Carissa Daniels. Marquise Davis. Taya Davis. Taylor Dalling. Malcolm Dawson. Amir Dixon. Gerara Dixon. Zachary Dixon. Kelton Dudley. Kaya Edwards. Matthew Inslee. Blair Erickson. Taj Falk. Michaela Fly. Taylor Fontenot. Deshaun Ford. Krissa Franklin. Erica Freeman. Kenneth Galderisi. Alondra Galindo. Megan Duffy. Ethan Gamble. Deontay Goffigan. Larry Goodman Jr. Amanda Goodrich. Jordan Green. Carissa Green. Andre Gregory. Desiree Hairston. Aaron Hale. Bonetta Hanson. Heather Hardy. James Hare. Zachary Hawks. Alexis Hill. Zachary Hillman Jr. Charles Hoggard Jr. Dontario Hogard McCullough. Jonathan Hope. Darius House. Jasmine James. Stacy Jennings. Jalen Jenrette. Alexis Joe. Jonathan Eccles II. Alan Johnson. Hannah Johnson. Jeremiah Johnson. Naya Johnson. Darius Jones. Kira Jones. Nasir Jones. Robert Michael Jones. Tyus Joyner. DeAndre Lacey. Terrence Lambert Jr. Justin Landrum. Kyrie Landry. Tyshawn Lewis. Kelly Lindsay. Lauren Madry. Talia McGee. Joshua Mann. Raekwon McClary. Brittany McHouston. Stephen McGrath. George Milton. DeAndre Mitchell. Dana Harkness Murphy. Andrew Harris. Jonathan Monahan. Courtney Moreno. Austin Morgan. Savannah Morgan. Jacob Neely. Malik Neely. Curtis Nelson Jr. Jalen Nelson. Antasia Odom. Stone O'Donnell. Kiera Orange. Anthony Padilla. Spencer Petty. Jaquez Pierre. Michaela Hyland. Taylor Pitt. Travarius Poinsett. Brianna Porter. Brianne Prevette. Joseph Prevette. Virginia Raspberry. Devontae Rawls. Jalen Lawrence. Roger Lewis Jr. Seth Repko. Dontresia Riddick. Alina Rivera. Taisha Roberts. Ayana Robertson. Zenora Rogers. James Bailey Roundtree. Shauna Royster Simmons. D'Angelo Ruffin, Brian Russell, Logan Russell, Jordan Salary, Jonathan Sellers, Tatiana Settles, Jaron Chenard, Dadrian Short, Kenneth Smiley, Christian Smith, Matthew Smith, Kelsey Sproul, Christopher Stanley II, Essence Stevens, Nikita Pele Jones, Tyler Parker, Brendan Parker, Andrew Stevenson, Joseph Stills, Joshua Stills, Brandon Stout, Lydia Sullivan, Kai Swan, Daniel Tallarico, Jasmine Thomas, Daquan Trotter, Matthew Tucker, Cameron Tyndall, Raekwon Vaughn, Jordan Velasquez, Dante Van Vertlo, Samantha Vick, Alfonso Walker III, Devontrez Wallace, Jakasia Waller, Cameron Watson, Robert Watson Jr., Brianna Wheeler, Jordan Whitaker, Ryan White, Jacoby White, Jerry Wiggins, Karina Samuel, Jay Sawyer, Joshua Schuyler, Colby Williams, Torrance Williams, Tori Williams, Javon Wilson, Savion Winborn, Kenneth Walgamuth, Bennett Wyatt, Christopher Zito, At this time, I would like to recognize the seniors from the varsity baseball team who are spending their graduation day preparing to play the state championship. As I call their names, please join me in giving them a round of applause. Michael Blanchard, Wilbert Davis, Corey Fago, Andrew Hamrest, Christopher Henderson, Matthew Holt, Dion Jordan, Nicholas Lees, Johnny Mayer III, Brendan Rakovich, and Reed Williams. We wish them the best of luck during their games. Go Warriors!
Look, I'm trying to get through this. You guys, give me a break. I'm trying to get through this today. Your family and friends don't know what we do every day at Nansemond River, how close we are. Now, I'm going to retire, I'm telling you that. It was a very difficult decision, but it's not about me. It's never been about me. It's always been about the kids. So I'm going to try to stick to the script. It'll be difficult, but I'm going to try. Dr. Whitney, school board members, I would like to thank you for all of your support that you have given this class over the years. The time, the hard work, and the money has been put to good use as they leave Suffolk Public Schools. They are prepared to enter into a new chapter in their lives, and you should be as proud as anyone that you've had a big role in their success up until this point. Nansemond River staff, thank you for all your hard work through the years and the last 4 years to help another class graduate. You truly make a difference each and every day in the lives of the students at Nansemond River High School. For all your support of me, I thank you. I cannot express how grateful I am of you. Parents, thank you for the support of your child and our school for the last 4 years. I know there have been times that you wondered if you would ever see this day. But your hard work, your pushing, and yes, sometimes your fussing has paid off. I'm sure that you sit here and you're thinking to yourself, where has the time gone? It was just a short period of time ago, they were little babies that needed your attention. They needed to be rocked to sleep at night. They just needed you to take care of their every need. And today, some things have not changed. Parents, your children are your greatest achievement in life. They may not always be perfect, but we were not perfect as children either. Your role as a parent does not end today. They will still need your guidance, your advice, and your support forever. Always be there for them. That is my challenge to you today. Now, the class of 2016. I've thought a lot about what I wanted to say today. Do I want to remind you of what my father told me working on the farm when I said, Dad, I'll be glad when I'm my own boss. And he laughed at me. He said, son, there'll always be somebody telling you what to do. Do I need to remind you that life is not fair and you're starting at the bottom and you will have to work hard to get to the top? that you have lots of disappointments in your life and you need to get over the disappointments to be successful. Do I need to remind you that you've not always agreed with everything that your parents have told you because you think you know everything? But let me tell you this, nothing is truer than this. You will understand when you have children. No, I don't need to remind you of these things. You've heard them for years and years. I realize that I and others have told you things in the past years that helped you get to this point, and we're happy that you listened to some of what we said. That being said, I do want to remind you of some ideas and beliefs I think that are important. Luck. Luck plays a big role in your life. It played a big role in you getting here, being born to the parents that you have, and the support of your family members and relatives. How lucky am I that I sat behind a young lady at a football game in college, having never met her, getting to meet her, marrying her, and having 3 wonderful children. I love you, Janie. Again, how lucky are you to have parents and family members and others that have helped you along the way. But I believe very strongly in a saying that Gofford Ben Hogan once said, the more I practice or work, the luckier I get. Success. You will have success in your life. You have the support and the desire to make a difference. I truly believe that making a difference is success. Make a difference in something in your life. You will be successful. Be true to yourself. Don't try to be something you're not. Don't be a follower. Be a leader. Be respectful. Always remember that others have feelings too. Treat others as you want to be treated. That people are important. Today we hear all the time about data and the importance of data. Yes, data is good. But as you move into life, the thing that I believe is important are the people around you. The relationships you have with them. The love, the trust, and caring that they show you and you show them. Enjoy the day. Each and every day is a blessing that you should enjoy to the fullest extent. Do all that you can in that day. As Jim Valvano said in a speech many, many years ago, do 3 things each day. Laugh, think, and have your emotions move to tears. If you do those 3 things every day, for 7 days, you've had a good week. Again, laugh, think, and have your emotions move to tears. Lastly, you have decisions to make. You have choices to make. Will you always make the right one? No. Yes, sometimes. No, sometimes. That is what we of an older age will tell you is life. Your life is before you. What will you do with it? I cannot tell you. No one can tell you. You have to figure it out. We can give you guidance. We can give you advice. We can help. But it's really up to you. My dream for you and your life for many, many years is that when you get to be an older person, that you can look back, and in the words of my favorite singer, Jimmy Buffett, and remember this, some of it's magic, some of it's tragic, but I had a good life all the way. Now, with the class of 2016, please stand. Love you guys. And now, for the greatest honor and responsibility I have as your principal, Chairman Dobransky, school board members, Dr. Whitney, faculty, staff, parents, and friends. By the power granted to me by the Commonwealth of Virginia, I declare that you, the students of the class of 2016, have met the requirements for graduation from Nansemond River High School, set forth by the Commonwealth of Virginia and Suffolk Public Schools. You are now graduates of Nansemond River High School. You may turn your tassel. At this time, I ask that everyone please stand as the class of 2016 marches out.